Welcome to part 2 of 3 of our Cape Town series. In this episode covering 2 days, we end up visiting the townships in Cape Town, and boy, what an experience that was. The weather turned on us, so we decided to visit the oldest wine estate in Cape Town, Groot Constantia, for some wine tasting.
We ended up seeing some ickle fishes in the aquarium, some wild baboons patrolling the street in Simonstown, and walking about with the penguins on Boulders Beach. Good morning from a windy Cape Town.
Sunny Cape Town.
Yeah, what a difference a day makes. So yesterday was 20 odd degrees like spring, today's 9 degrees, windy and rainy. It's going to be like that so it's Friday today. Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be the same, but winds are going to pick up more Saturday.
So screw it, we're just going to go to the vineyards and we're just going to get pissed.
I'll get drunk on one glass, you'll see it at some point. We actually plan to go to a vineyard today. The plan of action today is we're going to go to Robben Island.
Well, hopefully.
If there's swells in the sea, they'll cancel the boats. Hence Table Mountain, you can't really see in the background there because it's covered in cloud. Cable cars won't run if it's windy. It's quite windy today, so they probably won't run the cable cars to Table Mountain, which I don't know how we're going to fit it in next 3 days if it's going to be windy.
No idea. We plan to go to Groot Constantia, which is a wine region here in Cape Town. Yeah. Which is going to be fun because
thinking about it.
James can't handle his alcohol, let's say.
And then we're going to do the aquarium tonight, and I forgot to pack jeans on this trip because it's winter here in Cape Town.
He didn't listen to me.
Freezing. We tried to book the Robben Island, however, I don't think that's probably going to happen today in the next 2 days because the swells are quite bad, what I said to you a little bit earlier.
Obviously the cable car as well is closed.
So we're not going to get to experience that while we're here, unfortunately. So we've booked on the Township tour. We're doing, where do we get to go see? So unfortunately we won't be able to vlog inside because it's a township, it's people's homes.
They're not happy about people filming basically, are they? So
yeah, because I don't want to be showing it in a bad light, which is understandable. I don't want to, like, if we can take a photo on our iPhone, we'll take a photo. Worst comes to worst, we just tell you about it afterwards. We get to visit 3 townships. There was an incident yesterday where someone tried to vlog in a township and basically the tour didn't go ahead. It's 3 or 4 hours?
I think it's 3 hours, yeah.
4 hours. So 10, we're doing that at 10. We should be back here by 1 o'clock. We get to visit
Langa, which is the oldest, Cape Town's oldest township. So we get to go there. Yeah. We get to go to Gugulethu.
I was going to say, try and pronounce it. Gugu.
And then you try and pronounce that one.
Freaking hell, right. Kaelisha. It's basically like, if you can read that one there. Kaelisha. I haven't got a clue what that says.
And if you get the city pass, which is what we've got, this actually is included within that city pass. Yeah. And it's quite good. They give you like a city pass guide with everything that's included. Yeah. And obviously we done our premium experience yesterday, which was great.
Yeah, we didn't tell them about the experience. So we bought a 5-day premium one because we're supposed to be here 5 days, but BA robbed us of a day because of their delay. The pass cost us, it was £140 each, which is about, I think like 1,600 rand or something, I can't remember. But the premium experience was worth £120. So
just on its own comparison, yeah.
This township tour, 625 rand each, so that's £53
So we it's paid for our
pass already.
There's loads of other stuff. You've got wine tasting, you've got beer tasting, you've got gin tasting, you've got chocolate tasting.
Yeah, we've got an aquarium behind us. You can do that.
There's loads of stuff. There's loads of stuff in this book. So I would recommend the city pass, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. If you're here for 3 days, I do a 3-day premium pass. Totally worth it, honestly. If you want to know any more questions about the premium pass, just ask us. Like, we'll send you a link where we booked it on the actual South Africa's City Pass website, and they just send you a barcode, send it, you save it on your phone, scan it, or just show them. Easy.
So there's a few things that we probably won't be able to do on this trip, but it just means we have to come back.
Yeah, next year, in the summer. The reason why we're in Cape Town in the winter is because of safari. That is the main reason.
And that's the best time to go on safari. So the best time is obviously during their winter, because it's dry and it's
easier. Basically, the watering holes mostly dry up, so it's easier to predict where the animals are going to be.
Yeah.
So if we come next December in their summer, hot and wet all the time, so all the trees will be in foliage, it'll be harder to spot the animals, but it'll be a different experience.
Definitely coming back, for sure.
Yeah, if we don't see us on the township, we'll just give you like a little update after the township.
Later on that afternoon, the heavens decided to open up and we had some torrential rain. We took the blue bus route and then the purple bus route to Groot Constantia, which is Cape Town's oldest wine estate. We took a tour of the wine cellar and learnt about how the wine is produced in this region. before we did some wine tasting.
We just come to Groot Constantia. I feel like a wine enthusiast. I don't drink wine, but...
So our first wine we're starting with is a Sauvignon Blanc 2022.
Yeah, I've never drank, I'm not really into wine, but apparently the wine connoisseurs do this, and they swirl it and then just like, you know, drink. I'm trying not to...
don't do that, no, don't do that face.
I'm trying really hard not to pull a face.
That's nice.
It is nice. I'm going to be pissed on that. Maybe I need to get a spit bucket because I get drunk really quick. So yeah, later on we'll tell you about the... It's going to my head already. What is it? What was I going to say?
The Township tour. So what we're going to do is we're going to try maybe 2 wines.
Do a cellar tour.
What we're going to do is we're going to do a cellar tour because they run every hour on the hour. And then we'll finish the other 3 after, which I probably think is not a bad shout because otherwise this one would be on the floor.
She'll have to carry me back to the... You have to carry me on the purple bus and then we've got to do the blue bus around Kent, Spain, Clifton, which will be funny. So yeah, cheers. Funny stuff.
It's quite acidy, isn't it, this one?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fruity Sauvignon Blanc, but I don't know if it's fruity or not. I'm not a wine connoisseur, so I couldn't tell you. Wine's wine to me. I'll get pissed on this. Like, it's going to be terrible after this. It's going to be legless. And we've only had a little tuna sandwich earlier, so we haven't eaten much. So
yeah.
We'll show you when we get the next one. We'll have one more little sip. Oh, I'm going to be so after this. Second wine pairing, which is a
Merlot 2019.
Mainly tastes like strawberries and plums.
Smells like strawberries, you can.
It's a lot of red wine.
Oh, that's good.
It's actually nice for a red wine. I don't know if I get the taste of strawberries, but I get like I don't know what I'm getting. Maybe I'm pissed already. Who knows? That is very nice.
That is good.
We
I like
tried
that.
a little bit of a white wine as well called Governor's Reserve 2021 wine. Ellie got the taste of peach, but I got a taste of wood. Obviously, it's subjective. Who gets a taste of what?
But this, I like this one.
Like licking an oak tree, I'd say. But this one's nice.
Yeah, I like this one.
This Merlot is nice. I'm not a wine drinker like. And we're on our third wine. We drank a Merlot, which was very nice. So this is a third one called the Pinotage 2021. There's something about strawberries on the nose and...
cherries on the nose.
Cherries on the nose, right. We're going for cherries on the nose.
Cinnamon and nutmeg flavours, so it's like quite nutty.
Oh, that's nice as well. Oh, that's really nice.
I prefer that one. Well,
and I wonder if we get to keep these glasses as well, because Ellie said she saw someone come out and they wrapped up the glasses for you, which is really cool.
Who would have thought little old me would like a little red wine?
I know, right?
Wine number 4 is Governor's Reserve, which is another red.
Yeah.
This one's quite a bit more expensive than the others, isn't it? We've had.
Yeah, this one is around 540 rand, which is about £22.50 a bottle. These are all very fruity. Oh. So this one's got a reminiscence of blackcurrant, ripe plums, tobacco with dark chocolate and toasted oak and ripe fruit.
It's stronger.
Really strong. That's well strong. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to morph into something, but I'm going to be pissed after this one.
That's nice though. That's really nice. We should do a
yeah, maybe I'll not probably finish this one because I will not be able to walk back to the bus.
All this wine is making me hot. So we wasn't too keen on the Governor's. Is it Governor? No.
Still got it.
Governor's Reserve. We wasn't too keen on that one, to be honest with you. It's quite a strong flavour, isn't it?
Yeah. When I first tasted it, I don't know if I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but all I can taste is tobacco and the dark oak in a glass.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's normal to taste that in a wine, but that's what I'm tasting anyway. I'm getting that quite a lot.
So now we've been given a dessert wine, and this is the Groot Constantia 2018.
Dessert wine, so it's like honey.
And this is actually the most expensive one we've had yet. This is 815 rand a bottle.
Oh, 815 rand?
Yeah.
So that is about £32 a bottle. What's that like?
Oh my God.
Is that nice?
That That is so good.
Also, when you come wine tasting, we'll be given these wine glasses. We thought, we might have to hand them back at the end of the day, but
You can
actually we get to keep them, so we'll have 2 nice wine glasses.
Anyway, this one, try that. That's so good.
And this is the dessert one.
Oh my god, that's so
really
nice.
sweet. It's like
Syrup.
It's like alcoholic honey.
It's so nice.
Oh my god.
Actually, I get the orange marmalade and the honey.
I get the honey and marmalade as well, yeah. It's
And
really
caramel.
sweet.
This is so good. I mean, if it wasn't 815 rand,
Oh my god.
I would buy it.
That is gorgeous. That wine
so
is
good.
probably my favourite, the dessert wine.
Yeah, that was
And
good.
guess what? I'm still freaking standing after 5 wines.
Hang on a minute.
4.5 wines.
Hang on a minute. We've got to go outside yet, so as soon as the air will hit him.
No, I'll be fine. After our wine stop, we headed back to the Vino waterfront via the Blue bus route for some evening shopping and dinner. It's been a few hours, but we forgot to talk to you about the township that we did earlier on this morning, first thing. I put some photos and videos in found offline because I didn't take any photos and videos because I wanted to respect where they lived.
Rightly so, some of them do get funny. You do have to have permission before you film anything.
And they want money.
Before you take any pictures, and if you do take pictures, obviously, maybe rightfully so, they're going to want money for it. So, yeah, we just sort of took it in.
So,
very interesting.
Yeah, went to 3. You get out at one of them. It was Lagugu. So we'll, if it's incorrect, Langugu, we'll pop it down here somewhere if it's incorrect or not. So we got out there, we walked around quite a bit there. The way some of them live, it's like tiny shipping containers, but you get like 2 families in one. So you can see the size of the room behind us. It's not like from here to, I don't know, it's not even that.
It's not even
you can't even describe how the size of it and the width, but some houses, we went into 2 houses, went into an old type where there'd be 3 families in one house.
Yeah, and what they're actually trying to do, they're trying to get rid of the old ones and build new ones. So obviously we went into the old one first. Like James said, there's like 3 families that would have stayed in those. And then we went into a new one, which is for 1 family.
More privacy.
Yeah.
So the ones where a lot of families share one thing, they had a problem with privacy. A lot of people didn't have a lot of privacy. And just walking around, we went to one part where you think you'd see, like this day and age, you don't really expect it, but there's a tap on the side, and in the mornings they go with their buckets to fill up water, and this one tap would support about 200 homes. So you can imagine the queues and
obviously going into the toilet is in a bucket as well.
Yeah, and there's obviously water around on the floor, and obviously it's not rainwater. You have to watch where you step because it's sewage and stuff.
Yeah, it was a bit scary. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like it was a bit scary, to be honest with you. For people from like the Western world, it's scary. Like James felt absolutely fine.
A lot of robberies. There's drug kingpins around there. There's like people get knifed. The average age expectancy in a township they'll be lucky if they reach their 30s.
Yeah, 30s, 40s if they're lucky. Like you don't really see sort of like the older generation. You don't see sort of like nan and granddad type ages. Do you know what I mean? Like it was scary, and it was pointed out to us that by our guide that there was these 2 teenagers. They're probably about 14 or 15.
No, it wasn't even at 13, 14.
Yeah.
And they're pointing, he's like, oh, tourists, and they kept looking back, and he was like, ugh.
And he was planning something because obviously there's a lot of hijackings and stuff there.
Yeah, cars get stolen.
And not only that, they rob people basically, and if they don't find anything, they will kill people.
That's what it's telling us. That's why a lot of people don't live to their 30s or 40s.
Police everywhere.
Because Friday, and they said there's a lot of carjackings, but I enjoyed the township. Would I do it again? No, I wouldn't do it. I'm glad I've done it. I'm glad I've seen it, and it's learning about their segregation, and you can see the townships as soon as you come out of Cape Town International Airport as well. So it was quite interesting. Like the guide, they're from the township as well. So like it gave us a lot of
It was very eye-opening. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
I was terrified. If you're interested in that sort of thing and learning more, I learnt stuff today that I never knew was still happening. Like, and you don't hear about these sort of things still happening, and it's really, really sad actually, to be honest.
For this day and age it is. Anyway, it's...
especially like young girls.
Oh yeah, they get sold for slaves. So the parents
sell their own children,
for sex, and then they'll never see them again.
14, 15 years old. They'll sell their children for sex, basically, £1,000.
And they would just send them in Ubers or something. These dirty old men hire them.
Sad,
disgusting.
eye-opening, worth the experience. I'm glad I've done it. I probably wouldn't rush back.
And we were the only two on this tour as well, actually. Let us know. We didn't tell you about that. We're hoping, I was like, please let it be like another 8 or 10 people. But it was literally just us. And we're like, okay, what are we doing? If you
do plan on doing it, do not get your phone out. Do not wear flashy stuff.
We didn't get anything. So a guy the day before tried to vlog and they were like, right, that's it. The tour's not going ahead because...
he wasn't respecting them, basically.
Yeah, and he would have got robbed, probably. You're getting a flashy DSLR camera out, you know, it's worth a couple of grand. They're going to be like, oh, we're going to take that because that's like 2 years worth of money for them.
And obviously, it's their livelihood as well. Like, that's what they do for their job. They're from the townships themselves, but obviously they do the guided tours.
Yeah, so they know.
If that then gets taken away, they're left with no job there. And the unemployment rate there is like 50% unemployment rate.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy. So obviously they don't then want to be unemployed. So if they feel that it's unsafe for you to be there, they won't put you in that situation. So
it was good. We did it through the city sightseeing. So we got it with a premium pass, but it would have been 625 rand each. Each. If not, which is worth 52 quid. So we've pretty much paid our pass today. And we went on the bus tour on the way back from Groot Constantia along Camps Bay, Clifton, because the weather is so bad. It is so cold today, 9 degrees. We just couldn't. Saw an amazing sunset. The swells were like high, weren't they?
Yeah.
And we've come back. We've had dinner anyway. Like, just quickly, we ate at Den Anchor on Fino Waterfront, which is just outside the African Trading Post.
Lovely restaurant. I'd recommend it.
I had a vegan burger, which is like made of lentils and fries. Nothing special.
And I had potato gnocchi again, which was lovely. Really, really good. Obviously, it is quite hard to eat as a vegetarian, or especially a vegan. But as a vegetarian here in Cape Town, isn't it? It is quite hard. Like, you're stuck with the same choices. But if you are a meat eater, fill your boots, because you are going to eat very well.
Yeah, and we had chocolate fondant for dessert, which was nice. And we bought a few things. I don't know if you can see. Look, I've got my legs out. I was freezing today. I bought a pair of jeans which were 899 rand, £38. They're slim fit.
They're not jeans. They're like cargo-y type.
Cargo jeans.
Cargo pants type thing, but
the men's stores
really
in here are like better than England. There's more shops for men here than there is at home in the UK.
Yep.
And they're really nice. So I'm going to be wearing them tomorrow because it's going to be 9 degrees.
And then I found this. So this is Mrs. Ball's peach chutney. So this is the chutney we had on the food tour yesterday. Yep. It's a South African chutney. They do all different ones. They do like jalapeno, they do hot one, mild one, and then they do the peach one.
Yeah.
And this is what we had yesterday, and we absolutely loved this, so I had to get a bottle of that. Really bloody cheap as well. So
if anyone don't know, our travel agent Stuart and Karen, we love them to bits. Hopefully we've seen you before you see this.
I hope so.
Because these videos will be going out like September time-ish, because we're going to take time to edit them.
Yeah, so
that's a little present for you
I mean,
guys.
you would have seen the footage from Groot Constantia, but we done a 5 wine tasting experience. So we tasted 5 different wines, actually 6, because we had a little extra one, didn't we?
Yeah.
So and this one was actually one of our favourite reds, and we're not massive alcohol drinkers, definitely aren't big wine drinkers. When we tried this, we were like, wow, this is a good wine, and it's a Pinotage 2021. We just had to buy it for them because they're so sweet.
And we hope you like it. So if you don't, we apologise because you don't know what you like, but I'm sure.
But I'm sorry, you're not having the glasses because they're ours. And we've had our mouths around them, so you probably don't want them anyway.
No, so thank you, Stuart and Karen. So that's awesome. We are showing you into tomorrow. We're going to be doing a few other things tomorrow. We plan to do aquarium, Simonstown, Boulders Beach. Shall we show you that? We'll see you bright and early in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Yeah. Good morning from a very rainy,
windy Cape Town.
Again, today's going to be very cold. We're not taking any chances. We've got jackets on.
Apologies if you can hear that. I don't know what it is. I have no idea.
It's probably generators. We didn't tell you. So basically in South Africa there's a thing called load shedding. There's an app you can download called Exxon. The waterfront's not really affected by it because a lot of hotels and that have generators. So I'm not sure what them noises are. So apologies about that. Where we're going behind us, we're going for breakfast this morning at the yard. Going to hopefully go to the aquarium or cave golf and then up to Simonstown a little bit later. So also today it says at 6 o'clock it's going to be real full -1 and it is cold, man. I'm not even kidding. These are the jeans I was showing you yesterday that I actually bought, and then he's like, it's going to take me a while to get used to you wearing But oh man, my legs are so freaking goddamn comfortable and warm. It's nice.
And I wish we were staying at this hotel.
Oh man.
Because it's the silo. I mean, it doesn't look anything to look at, but like the reception bit's there, and it's absolutely.
Trust me, when you look at videos
stunning.
online, the silo, it is. Mwah. This is the yard. So like the first one's in here at breakfast for 8 in the morning. Just show you some of the items on the menu. It's quite really cheap here in South Africa. I'm not even kidding. Like coconut acai bowl, 115. It's like £4.80 for a breakfast. And I think, oh, that's like, they do so many good things. You've got like different eggs. They do lunch and dinner and all that kind of stuff. Smoothies, loads of good stuff in here. I know it's a silly question. You do coffee, don't you?
Yes.
You do. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Thank you. I'm ordering a flat white coffee. I think I'm coming down with something. Ellie's had it. I'm getting it.
I've still got it.
I think it's from London. When like the one day when in London, it was Pride just before coming. Our breakfast has come. So I went for scrambled eggs on sourdough toast.
And I've got the omelette with spinach, cheese and tomato.
Yeah, don't worry. Our bread is going to be buttered. We do have a lot of butter. It gave us like a ton of these that we didn't actually show you. But the breakfast is nice. We've got a vegan smoothie which we asked to share.
Which probably we could do with, couldn't we, to get a bit of nutrients in us.
Yeah, definitely. We haven't drunk a lot of water since we've been here.
Naughty.
But, oh man, this looks so nice.
Yeah, looks good.
So this was 60 rand for the scrambled eggs, 20 rand for the toast. Mine's 80 rand.
Oh, mine's 60 completely, I think.
Like £4?
Yeah.
£4? Less than £4, like £3.60 for
yeah.
As you can see from outside, we probably just dodged the rain. The heavens opened. Stay tuned for next week's video. We're doing a French oak wine tour. It starts at 8:30 in the morning.
Finishes at 5:30.
What, drinking wine from like 9, half 9 in the morning?
I don't know if that's a good idea before our flight the next day.
No. Anyway, we're here at the Two Oceans Aquarium here this morning. Comes in with our city pass included. We'll show you some of the fish around. We'll put some B-roll montage in. And then we will see you outside after this. And then it'll be up to Simonstown for Boulders Beach. If rain behaves, obviously, because the weather's so temperamental today. It's like, what's going on? But yeah, we'll enjoy the aquarium. And we'll catch you after we've seen some cute little fishies.
After the aquarium, we took an Uber to Simonstown to try the highly rated fish and chips at Salty Sea Dog.
Since we've left the aquarium, we've come to Simonstown.
We had the loveliest Uber driver, didn't we? She was so lovely.
Chatting the whole 40 minutes.
She was so sweet.
She was, a bit crazy. We're here in Simonstown. This is a recommendation from 4 years ago where we are, Salty Sea Dogs.
It's a fish and chip shop. Surprise, surprise. I mean, you can't come to the seaside without fish and chips, can you?
No.
So we've got fish, we've got hake and chips, and then we've got snook and chips.
Yeah, so the snook and the hake were 100 rand each, which is £4 each.
Yeah.
And I've gone for like a chocolate milkshake, because the weather's cold and stuff, so I thought it'd be nice. And then once we've eaten here, we're going to be going to Boulders Beach. I'm unsure whether we're going to walk or get an Uber. We'll probably just get an Uber because it's easier. It's nice here. It's sunny here at the moment. A few showers. Hopefully the weather's like completely different to what it actually is in Cape Town around the waterfront. Got our food now.
Yeah, that's
even though they
Snook.
look the same, that's Snook and that's Hake. And I've got exactly the same. That's Hake and that's Snook. What's that like?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, try a bit of the Hake. Nice.
Nice, that one's a bit stronger.
I've got my milkshake. It looks vanilla-y, but it's not as chocolate. It's nice. So this is a Snook. You don't taste anything different like cod. And this is my Snook. Oh yeah.
It's stronger, isn't it?
Snook's very fishy. You know when you go to harbours and you can smell the fish? I think that's what we smell around the waterfront. It's quite fishy and so nice. So we're going to eat. And then we go to Boulders Beach.
We've just arrived at Boulders Beach.
Yeah.
So you have to pay an entry fee. An entry fee for non-South African residents is 176 per person.
Yeah, 176
which is about
just under £8.
£8-ish.
The whole point of it, there was 2 breeding pairs of African penguins here in 1986, and there's over 2,200 breeding pairs here now.
Which is great.
2,200 breeding pairs.
But obviously, in the grand scheme of things, for African penguins, that isn't a lot.
No, and they could be extinct by 2035, so we've got to make sure the habitats stay in touch. We don't want these species dying out, you know.
Not. No, definitely not.
Because there's a lot of species at near extinction. It's near low tide now at 1 PM where we are, so we're going to have a look around, explore, hopefully get on the beach bit, or if we figure that out.
There's not only penguins as well, there's things called, I think they're called guaccas.
Yeah, I think we'll see. Like little rodents.
Yeah, but not.
They're like a guinea pig mixed with
guinea pig.
a rat. Hopefully
Cute.
we'll see them, because I like to see them. They used to have them in our local zoo a few years ago, and now they don't, unfortunately. So hopefully we'll be able to see them, and we'll get going, and we'll see some little penguins. Found the penguins are over here. There's one little area we can see behind us. There's tons and tons of people. You can see a load of penguins. But there's another little, if you can see in the background right over there, there's another little stand you can go on. I'm going to try and go over there. I don't know how you get over there. And look at this, Simon, look at this view from the mountains over in the front of us.
Absolutely
So
stunning.
you can see the weather systems around. Got a dirty rain cloud over there. Most of the weather systems come around over these mountains over here. We're on the hunt for another boardwalk. Oh my god, what we found. Ellie's just getting some videos of them. The little squeaking you can hear, they're 2 chicks and the mum, and they're trying to get food off it. Oh my god, it's so adorable, mega adorable. Let me show you the rest of where they are. Penguins are around here. So there's another part of the boardwalk. You have little penguins, they've got their little homes. They've dug out of like disused bottles and that, which is nice, shelter them from the wind. We're on the other bit of the boardwalk that we've found. We were opposite there where all them people are, just over there. You can see the colony of penguins, and as you're walking through the boardwalk they've got little homes and stuff where we showed you a second ago. Someone told us there's a way you can get on the beach behind Ellie, behind these rocks. We'll find it, won't we?
Yeah, we'll find it.
We'll have a look in a minute.
But this bit is like It's like the Seychelles, but we're not. We're in South Africa.
And it's freaking a lot colder, isn't it?
Yeah. But the sand is stunning.
So we've come to an area outside of Boulders Beach where there's normally you should normally see a load of penguins. So first of all, thank you Leilani and Wayne for showing us this. But unfortunately, I think because it's winter, it's just none of the penguins are around here. We saw one that went through the gap a minute ago, just down here, but you have to climb through a lot and duck under some rocks. If you're a big guy, it can be very claustrophobic.
But it's absolutely stunning. It's like the Seychelles, isn't it? Like the rocks, and yeah. I can just imagine in the summer this is absolutely beautiful, like stunning.
Yeah, it's cool. The water's clear. I mean, you can see the sand behind us. Look how beautiful and white it is, and how clear blue. If anyone's coming to Cape Town, those of you who watch our old videos, we'll ask you a question, we'll tell you how to get down here. Those of you who watch our old videos, if you're new, you'll have to go back and watch the old ones, we'll ask you a question. I think that's what we do if you want to know how to get around this bit. But yeah, this is nice. We've got some big waves. The low tide was an hour ago. Some of the big waves are coming in, so we can't stay around here too long, and we've got to head back, otherwise we'll get cut off by the water. We've got a while yet, but there's some dirty big waves coming through the rocks right now, what I can see anyway. Do you like the climb? How did you find the climb?
Yeah, it's fine.
Some
a little
bits
bit,
a bit
slippery, so wear good shoes. Make sure you wear good shoes.
Yeah,
if you want to do this one.
Brand new trainers like I am, and you might ruin them. On our drive back through Simonstown, we spotted something that looked like giant dogs crossing the road, only to find out they're baboons patrolling the streets. The journey when we come back, you just seen it a minute ago, but we saw down in the background, I was like, hey, that's a massive dog. I realised the bloody wild baboons crossing the street.
Actually, I saw a sign saying baboons with an exclamation mark.
Oh, did you?
So apparently what they do is they come down from the mountains and then they just roam through the town.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
It's gotten really cold here, by the way. But look at apparently the cable car is open up Table Mountain, but as you can see, there's zero visibility up there.
You'll be in the clouds, basically.
Yeah, do you know what that means? We just have to come back next December in the summer because there's so much we've missed.
Yeah,
we've missed so much here, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it is just gorgeous.
We've not been the luckiest with the weather, to be honest, have we? So, yeah, we'll come back.
So, as we got up, we looked across the beach and we saw a penguin on the beach where we just were like, you have got to be kidding me.
5 minutes.
And we missed it.
All I wanted was one, and there was one.
Yeah, and we just missed him.
5 minutes. We missed it by 5 bloody minutes.
And I can't believe it.
Fuming.
Yeah. So.
Oh well, again, another reason to come back. We've got so many reasons to come back to Cape Town. Like, and I absolutely cannot wait to come back in summer.
No, exactly.
I just think it'll be amazing.
Yeah. And stick around because tomorrow we're doing the Franchak wine tour, which will be all day. We get 6 stops, so if you can get 4 or 5 at each, so it's at least 20 to 25 wines we'll be tasting. I won't be drinking all of them, like just to spit in the bucket and go. We'll be doing that. So we're walking around Cape Town. We're going to go in the V&A Mall. We're going to do some shopping.
Going to try and find some seals.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
And I can't help looking at Table Mountain in the background because it is bloody gorgeous at the moment. It's only the second time we've seen it with some visibility. You can't see Lion's Head because it's tucked away behind us at the moment. Yeah, we'll just go do some shopping and we might take you along. I'm not sure. If not, we'll probably show you dinner later. Later on that evening, we decided to have a lovely meal of mac and cheese, which was fit for the weather that we had in Cape Town that day, which was cold and wet. After our meal, we decided to do some shopping at the Africa Trading Post, which honestly creeped us out slightly as we saw a taxidermied game. Really freaked us out. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and stick around for next week for a Franchoke Wine Tram tour, and we'll see you next week for another video. Bye!